Thank you.
For screen, you need to, and you need to stand like this.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Different here.
I apologize.
Okay, so when we have this cellular structural build-up, the interior is more of molecule build-up, and in the very center is the nucleus. Okay, the nucleus is the core of the cell, and inside the nucleus are two major things. Number one is the mitochondria. Mitochondria is the furnace, is the energy plant of the cells. So it generates ATP with glucose and oxygen. So when they burn, it generates energy. That's how you can play tennis. Okay. So when you run around, or even your metabolism, everything in our body, you need this metabolic function to generate the energy.
If you're more comfortable, you can go back to the other side.
Okay. So when you do that, so this is a very important part of the cell. Now the other thing is we have this chromosomes, what we call DNA. The DNA. That is the chromosome that make our cells how healthy it is. When it's healthy and normal, it will split in general about 2.4 years. The cells they split. So it takes about the whole body to generate a new system of cells every 2.4 years. So over our life, we generate, let's say the cells, God designed the cells to be able to divide 50 to 60 times in our lifetime. So in that case, when we do that, if 2.4 times 50, you live to 120. If it does 60 times, then you live to 150. Okay, so hopefully we can all live longer with the fun of life. Okay, do you know the average lifespan of let's say the African countries right now? Do you know the lifespan?
60.
The life expectancy.
60.
65?
Yeah, different countries. So in most countries, the average should be around. Actually, right now it's actually around 50 something, 51. In China, in 1960, people live only 43.
Wow.
43 is the average lifespan. So then they progress to 50 to 60. Now is 76. The whole country average. But in some good, the big cities, the good quality, life quality places, they live to 82.3. And that is similar to the average lifespan of Canada. So Canada, we live with the whole country, we average to be 82. And in Japan, people live to 83 something average. So they are the highest in the world. So when they average that, then a lot of people live beyond 90, 95, even 100. Okay, so in Japan there are a lot of people that age later. So how we actually before that it's about 37 even in China in the old times. So now see the difference between 37 to 83, 82. There's a big difference in the way how our life improved in the past 30, 40, 50 years. So now, why do we not live to 120 to 150 as yet? The reason being that we are always exposed to the attacks, right, from the universe, from whatever it is, accidents, pollution, stress, depression, anxiety, chemicals, pesticides, genetically modified food, so many different things that are attacking our body from the cellular level. So when they attack our body from the cells, they start from the membrane, which is like the skin of the cell. So when they start from the membrane of the cell, the membrane is also made of molecules, and the molecules are made of atoms. So if you understand the power of nuclear weapons, atomic bomb, because these are the smallest matter in the universe. When they explode, they become really powerful. That's why nuclear weapons are a very scary weapon. So the atoms, they are the smallest matter in the universe. These atoms, they carry this we call a positive and negative ion or electrons. So the paired electrons, they go together. Usually they carry about, let's say, 4 pairs, positive and negative, positive and negative. So these are almost like a nuclear family, or a family living together, grandpa, grandma, father and a mother, and then boyfriend, girlfriend. So they live in clusters, and when they live together like this, very happily.